No injuries reported. Amy, I haven't said that line a lot this year.
I think you should say it again one more time. Come on.
No injuries reported.
Oh, yeah.
Our officials, our crew chief is Tyler Ford, JB DeRosa, our referee, our umpire is Evan Scott. From Stuart, Florida to West Palm Beach, Fort Myers to Naples, Fort Lauderdale to Miami, down throughout the Florida Keys, everywhere in between and beyond, it's time to ball yo. The Heat is on the radio, and with the rock to start the game, the Heat moving left to right from our broadcast position. Mitchell goes it inside, knocked away, but ripped back, but then it's gone again into the hands of Siakam, flips it up and in. The Heat start off this contest with a turnover.
Well, Pascal just jumped in front of Bam, so Davion and Bam just got to connect a little better.
And another turn as Northwest throwed it out top, and now a flip up and in, right-hand layup at the other end by Nembhard. The Heat a little loose to start this contest. 2 turnovers, 4 points. But for Indy, Tyler, his first touch on the hash near side, kicks it up top to Wiggs to Norm for 3. He misses from his favorite side, the left side, but the tap back in. Bam was there, but I think that was Pascal knocking it in.
A couple guys had their fingertips on it, but give it to Bam, and he won that battle with 3 white jerseys around him.
Nembhard up top. 4-2 Pacers in a strange start. Here comes Jackson attacking left hand. Got it up. Nope, that was Nembhard. Couldn't get it to go. Tyler up top. Moves it to Wiggins. He'll attack. Fire it into the right corner to Norm for 3. Off iron. Bam taps it out. Nembhard grabs it, spins, open space, flips ahead to Jackson. Right hand layup, and the Pacers are out here flying.
The Pacers look like who they were last season, right? Like just swarming, but you've got to be intentional with the ball. Points off turnover was already an issue for Miami.
Indy up 6-2. Here's Wiggins attacking, flips it over Furphy, got it to go, bounce it off the restricted arc. 6-4 Miami, 10-15. The quick attack up, doesn't go, but a putback by Furphy off the miss by Jackson. And here comes Miami after that miss. The lob to Bam. Right hand won't go on the lob from Tyler, who knocks it back out to Davion. He'll drive in to the left elbow. Kicks it back out to Wiggins for 3. Off front iron. Pulled down by Furphy. He'll flip it into the hands of Nembhard. He'll push it right down the middle of the floor. Flips it left to Siakam, who pushes it right to Furphy. A handoff on the right-hand side. And now the attack. Jump pass by Jackson. Denise Smith in the left corner. Back out top. Ball moves from Pascal to Furphy. Knocks down the 3 from the right wing. Beautiful ball movement by the home team. Bam's inside. Got behind the knee. Throws it down. Furphy attacked him and got the left wrist of the captain to the line. He'll go with the Heat down 3.
Yeah, there's just a couple really nice stabilizing plays for Miami. I know, Jax, take a deep breath. I know.
I mean, this is the racetrack on the other side of town. What in the world is going on here at the Fieldhouse?
But I'm not surprised by any of it, right? I mean, I wasn't expecting Miami to come out with a couple bad turnovers, but I guess my point was like, it's not intentional, but you're just not sharp because you have not played this game in the middle of an NBA season in how many days, right? And so you snap into it quickly, but they're going to have to defend because this Indiana team, I mean, they're good. They've got really good players out there.
Bam made the free throw. 9-7 Pacers. Here comes Siakam. He gets fouled right at the free throw line, pushing it up on Wiggins. That'll be his first personal foul. 4 different Pacers have made a field goal. They've hit 4 of their first 7. The Heat 3 of 7, 2 coming from the captain. Bam Adebayo in the middle with the Pacers up 9-7 at the 9:18 mark here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Andrew Wiggins with that foul, and I got to say, like, you don't want him to pick up another one. I know that there's a lot of good defenders out there for the Heat, but I just think in terms of, like, isolation, Wiggins is the guy that's going to match up with Pascal the best. He's got similar length. He moves his feet well, and, I mean, Pascal, about 8 ISOs a game. Since the last meeting, he's averaging over 9 rim attempts a game. So in the last 2 weeks, his rim attempts, he's just gotten more aggressive.
Made them both at the line. Make it 11-7 Pacers, 9-18 here in the first. Siakam on Thursday, his 8th 30-point game of the season. That's inside 2 of his last 3 games, by the way. Here's Davion on the attack, drives on Jackson, stops at the Dobbs, pops, misses, pulled down by Siakam. That's his first rebound. He'll take it all the way down. Bounce off Bam inside the right block. Out to Nembhard for 3. Nothing but net. Nembhard's 2 for 2. That's his first money ball. Pacers up 7, 8:54 here in the first. Here's Tyler on the move. The baby float. Hard off back iron. Tap back up, and it's not going to go, but a foul on Furphy. When Bam went up, Furphy got handsy.
Well, they're going to call it on the ground.
Side out of bounds. Murphy in his second year out of Kansas.
Which, I don't know how you call that on the ground because Bam was in the air.
The entire time.
The entire time. to tap the ball in.
Right before he sprung up. Can't be in the upward shooting motion, I guess. Tyler, the step back 3 ball. Air ball off to the right. Out of bounds. Going to be Pacers ball. Up 14-7, 8:41 here in the first. Nembhard brings it up. Right hand dribble. Crosses to his left. Gets away from Davion, who recovers. Bounces off him. Going to be a foul. Shooting foul. His bucket didn't go in, so to the line for Nembhard.
That was his first. 2 seconds of the quarter. Andrew Nembhard have a line shooting.
Nembhard, a career high in points and assists this season. Averaged 10 points per game last season, 17. Of course, you knew that would crank up for him with Halliburton being out.
Jax, at the end of the day, when you look at this Pacers team that is 7-31 in January, and you look at this roster, and so many of these guys were playing in the finals last season, and it just speaks to that concept that it is so hard to win NBA games. Because 7 wins, you think this team would have a couple more than that, right? Just based on the experience out there. Look at the way they're playing. But it's tough to win games.
Heat looking for a bucket, 3 of 10 so far. Van misses, so the Heat now 0 for 4 from deep. He missed from the left corner pocket. Here's Siakam spinning, left hand, rolls off the rim, tries a power back, out of bounds, off his fingers as he battled with Wiggins. As the Heat are trailing 16-7. 8:14 remains in the opening quarter. Warm up top, head down, right hand dribble all the way to the rack. Wanted to throw it down, Furphy there to the turret. Here comes Nembhard the other way, leaves it for Furphy. He'll bounce off Davion, kick it back out. Nembhard, 3-ball. Misses from up top. The tap back rebound finds Jackson at the free throw line. Flips it to the left side of the arc. Nembhard misses that one. Ball knocked around. Tap back out. Nembhard has it. Working on Wiggins from the dots. Throws it off back iron. That was almost Canadian on Canadian crime. It didn't happen. Oh, Canada. Wiggs pulls it down. Tyler working on the right side of the floor. Into Furphy. Gets by him. Left hand layup. Got it to go. Furphy never had a chance.
Yeah, Miami's isolated Furphy a couple times. You got to get stops, though.
We got a timeout on the floor. Tyler snapped a 7-0 run for the Pacers, and he got it in the paint. 8 of the Heat's 9 points in that space.
Yeah, just a couple shots for Miami air balls that usually aren't air balls, right? So you got to take a deep breath. But my emphasis right now for the Heat has to be on the defensive end. It's not the offense, it's the defense. You got to challenge a little bit more out there.
He trails 16-9, 7:29 here in our opening quarter at Gamebridge Fieldhouse. It's Miami, Indiana, the prequel on the Miami Heat. Goodness gracious.
With all due respect to the other two, because that's
Yeah.
wonderful, guys. You continue to execute, but my gosh, that's insane.
He could use some of that right now. They haven't hit a three in 5 tries so far tonight, down 16-9. Nimhard has it up top. Davion tracking it midcourt, bounce pass. The Siakam right back to Nimhard, bounces off the left block. He got hit. Davion got him again on that left block. Nimhard initiates some of it, but he knows what he's doing, drawing in the handsiness.
Yeah, you know what's unfortunate for Davion? It was Nemhard got him twice on the exact same thing in the exact same spot on the baseline, fading out of bounds. I thought the first one was a solid hit. I didn't think that one was. But now Davion with 2 quick fouls, and that's unfortunate for the Heat just in terms of your point of attack defense. Offensively, as Jaime's going to check in, the one thing that's nice about Ajax is like Jaime can still get to the paint, but defensively it certainly hurts you.
Tonight's deal of the game is buy one, get one 40% off when you purchase a Vice Knight Swingman jersey. Get Vice Knight Swingman shorts for 40% off. Visit MiamiHeatStore.com to lock in this great deal. Making a miss at the line for Nimhard, so 17-9. Indy in front, 7-13 here in the first. Wiggins mid-post left side. Rips it across court to Bam. Up top to Tyler, right side of the arc. Jump pass to Norm, left side of the arc. He fires it off iron, and so it's still a drought for Miami from downtown. 0 for 6 from the edges. The Heat have missed 10 of their first 14 shots, down 17-9. Nimhard up top, moves it to Pascal, right side of the arc. Working on Jaquez. Stops mid-post, double comes out to Furphy. He'll get it to Nimhard. Pump fake. Tyler closes out. Mitty from the left side. Nothing but net for Nimhard, who's now 3 of 6. He has the first set of double-digit points at 10 of the contest, and that's a separation in the game. Wiggins at the free throw line, kicks it out to Norm. Bounces off. The left elbow doesn't get the shot to go off back iron, but he did earn a trip to the free throw line where the Heat are 1 for 1. Bam's and 1 opportunity.
They just keep attacking, and Wiggins' first attack didn't get anything. Kick it out, quick back attack. That's you got to engage this defense too, because Indiana shooting. Oh, I thought it was more than 46%. To be honest with you, it feels like they haven't missed a shot. But I mean, part of the way you can tap into that is by attacking them when they're playing defense. And Norm missing that free throw, that doesn't happen often either. So Miami we talk about shot making being contagious. Shot missing feels a little contagious right now, doesn't it?
Norm shooting 86% from the line, too. Yes, all things are off for Miami right now, shooting 29% to start this game. Second one, nothing but net for Norm. Well, the Heat in double digits as we near the 6-minute mark. 19-10, the count. Pacers in front. Siakam gets it right back to Nimhard. Up top, pump fake, moves it to his left. Into the hand of Walker, who's into the contest. Gets it to Siakam, bounces off Wiggins. Going to be a foul, and it's off the floor. Everybody in here wants continuation, but they ain't going to get it. That foul on Wiggins, that'll be his second personal as well with Davion. So here comes Pella.
JB was waving that off well before Pascal got the shot off. He was already saying no shot, no shot. So it should be a quick disgruntlement.
Far side out of bounds for Indy. Furphy will take it out of bounds. Looking to his right, back left. That's where he landed in the hands of Nimhard. Up top, Pella tracking him. The switch to Bam. And hit it to Pascal. Fires a 3 off front iron. Bam and Norm go in and go knee to knee on that rebound. And hopefully both of them shake it off as Bam gives it to Norm so he can do just that, shake it off. But the Bam up top, head down right into Siakam. Spins on the dots, flips up right hand, bounces out. Pulled down by Walker. He'll push it up down the middle of the floor. Crosses over, loses the rock. Pella has it. Nope, back on the floor. It's still on the floor. Now pulled up by Walker. Flipped ahead to Furphy. He'll throw it down. And that's an official assist. So 7 assists on 7 made field goals for the Pacers. They're at their largest lead right now, up 21-10. And Bam misses point blank. So it'll stay that way for now. Furphy brings it up, flips it to Nimhard. Moves to the left side of the arc. Furphy will flip it to Walker. Gets it to Furphy. 3-ball, left corner pocket. Nothing but net. Timeout. Miami. Heat down 14 at the 5:15 mark here in the first quarter. Nothing going for Miami. and half the shots going in for the Pacers.
Yeah, you got to call this timeout. You got to get control of this right now. This cannot be a game where you go, you know what, we got a back-to-back, and it's just not our night. You've got to find a way to get back into this game. It's too early for that. And for Miami, I mean, you got to make your shots, but defensively, you just got to be sharper than Miami's been right now.
Eat down.
Old times. Wait till next year. Usually doesn't come in any sport till January, but that might be the battle cry these days in Indiana. Then again, they're probably only thinking of the president anyway, which is writing on IU football. Boo. Back to you, Jax.
I mean, thank you. Tonight's deal of the game is buy one, get one 40% off when you purchase. Didn't I already do this one, by the way? When you purchase I did. I rolled up. That's my bad. Time to cast your all-star vote. Fans must submit one full ballot each day. They can. Yeah, must. You can. Until January 14th, visit heat.com/all-star to heat up the 2026 All-Star roster. Here's Bam up top, the handoff to Norm. Top of the circle jump. Nope, jump pass to Nico. 3-ball, misses right corner pocket. The knockback by Pella. It's a 15-3 run for the Pacers as McConnell's in, trying to add to it. He's up top, coming off a season-high 23 points on Thursday against Charlotte. Win number 1,000. Rick Carlisle as a head coach. Walker up top, gets the right elbow. Now down to the right block, back up to the mid-post, kicks it out. 3-ball and a foul on the 3-ball. Attempt by Neesmith on the right side of the arc. And he was the guy who usually causes the foul on the defender. This time Powell on the other end, his first.
Just getting a look at the replay here. I do think Norm got completely all ball, and there was no landing space. That's why there's a timeout and a challenge right here. And you kind of got to take it, man. That would be devastating.
Challenge the ruling of a defensive foul.
Tyler Ford, our crew chief, letting us know what we know. And the Heat need something to go their way as they start off missing 13 of their first 17 shots, 0 for 7 from downtown. All the while, the Pacers have hit 8 of their first 16.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how this challenge is upheld or how this call's upheld because Norm got all ball. And
Daddy's home, brought the bacon too. Since 16, I ain't been comfortable, so I've been causing mayhem, 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 mayhem. my team, you see 'em with me. It's been us against the ring alarms and shot the watch us take over the screaming out.
Plow initially touches the basketball, the ball does not get dislodged, and then he makes contact to the wrist of Neesmith while the ball is still on his fingertips and in control. Therefore, it is a defensive foul. Neesmith will shoot 3 free throws. The challenge is unsuccessful. Miami has charged a timeout. They did not have the ability for a second challenge later in the game.
So, I mean, let me give this to Heat Nation, because if they could see it, they'd be disgusted. But this is exactly what the league said they were going to do. It doesn't make any sense on a blocked shot for the follow-through contact to not be deemed incidental. He blocked the shot.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But they were trying to take the high-five dynamic out that got so out of hand at the end of last season. But that's just an exaggeration. That's extremely unfortunate, particularly where the Heat find themselves early in this game just not getting a break, as Neesmith makes the first of 3 attempts that he's going to get.
Well, so Spo's upset. Just painting a picture here. He's irate a little bit. And the other thing I would say is, like, we know this. Now you're down, as Neesmith makes 2. Assuming he makes this next one, you're down 17 with no challenge. This is going to require so much to push back in this game. You're not down 5. You're not down 10. You're going to be down 17. You've got to stop digging a hole, and it's got to stop right now.
He misses the third as the Pacers with 9 free throw attempts already in this contest. The Heat with 3. Here's Bam bringing it down after the miss. Handoff to Norm. Tried to force it in to Pella. Deflected. Now McConnell has it. Pella was working right to left along the baseline. And now along the right baseline is McConnell with Jaquez in front. It's up to the elbow. Bounce pass out to Walker. Flips it up top into the hands of McConnell, who's feeling it still off that season high on Thursday night, knocking down the right elbow jumper. So it's Neesmith, Shepard, Walker, McConnell, and Potter as Jaquez attacks. Thank you, and welcome back. Going downhill, as we thought we might not have him this morning. He wasn't feeling great after waking up. First take a make for Jaquez. That ends a 19-3 run. The Heat trail the Pacers 28-12. Walker up top. A leading pass to the left side of the arc to McConnell. He's now tracked by Bam. The lob up. Pulled in and up. It goes with ease for Potter as he just caught it, pushed it on the left side of the iron. 30-12. And here comes Jaquez drawing the whistle. Didn't get the bucket, but he'll go to the line. It'll just be free throw number 4 and 5 for the Heat in this first quarter. The Pacers are 7 of 9.
Oh, Jaime's got the right idea, though. Indiana's not a great defensive team, although they look pretty good right now because Miami is making some. I understand they're trying to get the ball moving, but they've had some turnovers that are pretty uncharacteristic early in this game. But, I mean, as Jaime misses the first free throw, but you've got to attack and get into the rim. And now Jay Huff's checking in, which means Kalel Ware's checking in. And Tyler getting back into the game. I think right now Spo's probably just looking for a unit that's going to. I don't think the energy's been terrible. It's just the execution has been awful for the Heat on both sides of the ball right now. And so, what group is going to be able to do it here?
Jaquez misses both. 30-12. Pacers in command with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. McConnell to the free throw line, the left side of the paint. Leaves it for Walker on the left side of the arc. He puts his head down, drives in on Pella's chest, gets off into Huff for 3. He misses from the right corner pocket. Nico just got hammered by McConnell on the rebound, no whistle. Gets it up to Tyler. Left-hand dribble, bounces off Walker, put it high off the glass, no whistle again. Let's not swallow the whistles, fellas.
Oh, he had no problem calling a finger tap on a three-point shot.
The drive. Kick it to the corner by Neesmith into McConnell's hands, and he rips the net from the right corner pocket. 33-12, Pacers in front, 2:40 to go. Here's Nico, pulls it off, left elbow, pulls it behind the arc. Walker all over him, no whistle. Back out top, Tyler for 3. He misses. The Heat 0 for 8 from downtown. That was a good look, can't be mad. But you can't love 33-12 with the Pacers in front. Walker working on Pello. He loses the ball. Tyler has it, kicks it ahead to Jaquez. Fires ahead to Nico. He'll drive. It gets blocked by Huff. Ware finds it. on the left side of the paint. He'll pull it back, snap it back to Pella, now to Tyler to the right side. Here comes Nico. He got hit. Another no call. What in the world is going on with this officiating crew?
Yeah, because Nemhard wasn't even tapped, and Davion's out of the game for that.
Free ball for Shepard. He knocks it down on the left side of the arc. And the Heat are officially playing 5-on-8. They're hurting themselves, but this crew is absolutely mystified as they decide to put an air in the whistle with the Heat attacking. It's Nico that'll go to the line. Spo is beside himself and trying to hold himself. There's a long game left. And I understand the frustration, if not fury, at the early dynamics of his team and this officiating crew.
Yeah, it's tough. But you can't put all of it into them, right? I'm with you. The last couple possessions have not been good for the team of three out there at all. But
they have 200 possessions to deal with. It might get better.
Yeah, well, Indiana's almost got 40, and Miami's got 13 points. And so they have not helped themselves at all.
Nico makes them both. The Heat 4 for 7 from the line. 14 points. We still have over a minute and a half left in this first quarter. They have missed 8 of their last 9. 3 ball, right corner pocket, pops out for Walker. Rebound and push now by Hawkins. He's going right into Huff. Puts it up on him, up and in. That's how you deal with somebody that's 7-1. You get in his sternum. 36-16. Hawkins with 4 points. The drive by McConnell underneath in the middle of the paint. Flips it out to Huff. He'll step into a 3. Long and wrong off the top of the backboard. Pulled down by Hawkins. Hawkins with 2 rebounds in 6 minutes. The drive by Nico leaves it for Ware. He'll pull it down. Try to put it up. He lost the ball. Now McConnell coming the other way. Leaves it for Shepard for 3. He misses from up top. The tap back in the hands of Tyler. He'll drive right down the middle of the floor. Leave it for Pella. He got cracked in the back. But a whistle this time. I'm shocked, stunned, and stupefied as Neesmith gets hit with a personal foul. His first tonight, although he's hit about 7 dudes on the floor. But I appreciate what the Pacers are trying to do. Force the whistle. If they're not going to blow it, just knock people in the melon. Ain't nothing wrong with that. 36-16. Heat down 20 with 46 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. That's why you actually have officials, so that it doesn't get out of hand. Pella makes the free throw. Pella Larson, a key component to winning this season. The Heat are 18-11 when he plays.
And Miami's got a handful of guys that they're sometimes box score impact, but sometimes just that eye test. Pella, Drew Smith, those types of guys are impacting this game. And you might lean on them in a bigger way tonight because this game needs something special.
Pella knocked them both down, 36-18. Pacers out to the quick start. 39 seconds to go in the first. 15 on the shot clock. The drive and inside. Swatted from behind is McConnell by Tyler. And here comes Hawkins the other way. Down to the right block. Right into Huff. Scoops him. Bounces off back iron on the reverse as he tippy-toed that line, trying not to go out of bounds. Huff didn't get him a lot of room. And here's McConnell. Want to get quite possibly the last shot of the quarter. There's about 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. We're at 10 on the shot clock. McConnell still not on the move. 8, 7, 6. Here he goes. Gets a screen from Huff. He'll use it moving left. Left elbow jumper. Puts it off iron. Where the rebound. And from three-quarter court, Nico throws that thing to Muncy. Thank goodness the Tissot sign was in the way. 36-18. What a mess for Miami to start this game.
Definitely, I will say the last 2 minutes, that group brought a bit more energy and a little bit more production, believe it or not. So that's good. But now the reality is, Pascal hasn't had to play a whole lot of minutes in that first quarter, right? So he's probably going to be feeling good through the rest of this game. So your margin for error is tiny. Just to get back in this game, it's going to require energy to get back in, and then you got to find a way to push ahead. And the Miami Heat, this has been a tough first quarter. You got 3 more to go.
Been down by as much as 24. The separation is 18. Our queen bee back in the studio is Brittany. Brittany, I need the new joint from Bruno Mars, or I'm going to lose my mind. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
I'm glad they rescheduled it.
We'll find out that date when we find out that date, as Jaquez answers a Jackson make with a little pusher love on the right side of the iron himself. So 38-20, Pacers in front and more on top as Walker strokes it from the top of the arc. His first making 2 tries from 3.
As much as, yes, you got to score, I just think you got to put so much emphasis on the defensive end. You got to get stops.
Tyler fades and hits from the free throw line. Heroes second making 6 tries. 41-22. Pacers cruising. Here's Jackson. Drives down the right side of the paint. Decides against it. Flips it back to Walker, who almost throws it away. Nimhard gets it. We're going out of bounds near side. Brings it to the top of the circle to the free throw line. Bouncing off Tyler. Kicks it out to Huff. Pump fake. Ware stays with him. Kicks it back out top to Nimhard. Right elbow jumper goes for him. Nimhard's 4th make in 7 tries. He's the game leader. He has a dozen points. Pacers 43-22, 10-17 here in the second quarter. Larson the attack, down to the dots, loses the ball, bouncing off Jackson. Nimhard the rock, nobody in front, goes up, puts it up and in, even though Jaquez tried to come get it. 5th turnover for Miami, 8 points on the board for the home team due to them. Nimhard with 14, Pacers up 45-22. Nico, the drive down the left side. Jump pass out to Pella. Pump fake right side of the arc. Between his legs out to Jaquez. From the up top, driving right down the middle. Right hand layup. Bounces around, but got blocked. And comes out thanks to Walker. Pascal for 3. Misses from the left side of the arc. Tyler flying in for his 3rd rebound to go with his 4 points. Jogs it up right side. Kicks it up top to Jaquez. Ball moves around to Nico. Working out in the left corner. Pounded on Walker to the mid-post. Puts it up. Bounces off back iron. Walker pulls it down. Up ahead to Siakam. Bounces off the chest. So Jaquez puts it in off the glass. And Siakam has 6 points. He's 2 for 5. 47-22. Pacers. Tyler, right side, attacks, bounces off the dots. Got hit, got the bucket, no call. I don't know what it's going to take for Tyler Ford, JB DeRosa, or Evan Scott to blow a whistle with the heater in shooting motion. Here's Huff for 3, misses off back iron. Pella brings it down after sealing off Nimhard at the right elbow. Gives it to Tyler up top. Right into Jackson, crossed him, lost him. Runner, got it.
And he just got grabbed and pulled from behind, Jax. I know I don't want to harp on that, but what is Tyler Ford looking at? Tyler Hero just got mugged twice, and he in the open court by the lane.
47-26, Pacers in command. 8:41. That's our mark here in the second quarter here in the Hoosier State. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Kia is the official automotive partner of
In the Heat app, go to the members section, tap rewards, and enter the code HEATLIFER in the Heat rewards code section. The code expires at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so act now. Nimhard with the rock up top, working it back and forth. Down to the top of the dribble, fix, flips it to Siakam. He's trying to bounce off Pella's chest, jump pass back out to Jackson, now to Huff left side. He finds Murphy inside, flips it back out to Siakam for three. And no. A shot clock violation. Possibly the best defensive possession of the night by the Miami Heat defense.
Yes, now you have to do that multiple times, right? And you have to convert. Davion back in the game, something to keep your eyes on is he's got those 2 fouls.
It's Hero, Mitchell, Larson, Jovic, and Ware. And here comes Tyler, the pump fake, now the lob, tapped around by Ware. He pulls it down, working on Furphy. The hook, got it to go. Furphy leaning all up on him. Basically vertical, but still could have been called. 47-28. Heat trail 7:53 here in the second quarter. Nimhard bounces into Huff. He's got double team on him, and he got Pella in the air. And that's going to be I don't think that's going to be a shooting foul yet. No. They go inside
on the ground. I think Jay Huff was actually still lowered. He wasn't on his way up or gathered. It's an unfortunate foul because it looked like Miami had Indiana stuck a little bit. At the same time, it's not a shooting foul, and so 14 seconds, that shot clock gets set to.
47-28, Pacers in front, ball out top to Nimhard. Jump pass back to Huff. Flips it to Furphy, now in the hands of Siakam, working from the left elbow. A feet inside, Furphy gets it up and in between both Hero and Mitchell inside. The Heat started 5 for 22, 6 of 9 cents. Pella trying to make it better, bounces off Furphy. Scott feet, almost and one as that ball rolls off and Pella goes to the line.
That's a great response, but you know what I'm going to say, and I got to keep harping on it. Your issues, if you're the Heat, are on the defensive end, right? And you have made a lot of errors defensively, and that's great that you take one on Furphy and get him to pick up a foul. But he can't be wide open underneath the basket on defense, right? And so I'm not sure if there was just a lack of communication. Usually that's what happens when they're there. And the other thing that has to happen, somebody's going to hit their free throws. Pella missed that first one.
Now 6 of 10 for the line for Pella and 7 of 9 from the free throw line for the Pacers. 49-28 the separation. The Heat have been down by as much as 25 in this one. Part of it missing shots. Most of it just not being as dogmatic defensively. A little bit better here in the middle portion of the second quarter as Pella knocks down. The second free throw, making a 20-point contest. Larson 3 off the bench, off of the free throw line. A beautiful deflection to self by Pella. We call that a full block over there?
Yes.
Absolutely. Now Ware misses the hook inside the right block. After the Larson block from the edges. McConnell moves it to Walker. He'll catch and fire and miss the 3 on the left side of the yard. A tap out rebound off McConnell. My goodness. They say it's off of Pella as McConnell apparently threw it off the knee of Larson, and I missed the entire thing. But I am on the second deck here, and I'm not on the hardwood.
Well, we got to we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, you're not getting too much protest there from Davion, too. I think that the scramble, that's off TJ McConnell now that you're seeing.
You got protest from Pella. It was his team, right?
Yeah, that was off of TJ. Missed a call.
Ball up top. E. Smith back and forth with Huff. E. Smith on the move to the right baseline. Ham cuts him off. He'll pull it back out to the right side of the arc. Now fire from the right elbow. Late in the shot clock miss. The rebound comes right to him as he barely established himself in bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Nice job by the Heat team clamping on him on that right baseline. Bam inbound. Davion tracked closely by TJ, so he gets off at the Bam. He jogs it up left side, hand off to Tyler. He works a move, spinning away from Shepard. Now fires a 3. Nothing but net for Tyler Hero. They're going to call it a 2?
The long 2. I think his toes were on the long.
Lord, it's still not a 3 made for Miami. 0 for 8 for 12, 13 from downtown. Tyler, the first double-digit score for Miami. A miss from up top by Huff. Pulled down one hand, yanked down rebound by the captain. Bam now with 7 rebounds. Attack bounces off Huff. Up and in, and an and 1 for Bam. Bam now with 7 points to go with his 7 rebounds. The Heat trail 49-33, clawing their way back at the 6:14 mark here in the second quarter.
And I think that's the increments, right? When you go down big, especially early, you can look at increments. And I think the big one was 6 minutes and 14 seconds. 10 or under by half would be fair. I think that's a fair assessment. You've got to go one possession at a time, but Bam hits the free throw, and it is now a 15-point game, 6 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Bam with 8 points. And now here's TJ up top. Jump pass from the free throw line out to Walker for 3. Knocks it down from the right side of the arc. That is the 7th made 3 in 20 tries for the Pacers. 35%, but the Heat sit 0 for 8 from downtown, down 52-34. Ball in the right-hand corner. Norm for 3, and it's 0 for 9 for Miami from the edges. Bounce pass up top to Huff. He'll scoop it to the left side of the arc to Walker, poked out of bounds by Norm. 11 on the shot clock at the 5:33 mark here in the second quarter. Heat in front 52-34, 5:33 remains in our first half.
One stop. That's all you're thinking, right? I mean, and Miami playing in a man-to-man with this lineup, you can expect a lot of switching.
McConnell inbound at the hash, near side, looking right, bounce pass up top, into the hands of Neesmith, right back to McConnell, moving to his right along the arc. It's it into the hands, and a splash down from Potter. Former Heat development player, ripping the net from the right side. Remember, on the 27th, he had just signed the day before. Got to the game, a spin and push up, a miss by Wiggins. Gets it up on the second effort, and it's an and one. 24 to 36 8 points on the board have come in the paint. They got to keep eating there because the three-point line has been evil. 0 for 9 for Miami so far from there.
Well, and you just keep attacking. That's just the mentality you have to have right now. You've got to play with force. I think Miami came out on their heels just a little bit, and partly I would say, and I know it's not an excuse, but the reality is it's just been such a wonky week. And I don't know, like a part of me wasn't surprised in that was uncontrollable. And listen, we've been at shoot-arounds, we've been at practices. They've been locked in. I think the energy's been great. But it's just, you feel a little rusty, and you're doing it against a team that has 7 wins in January and was playing in finals last year on their home court, right? Like, they're going to come out and attack you.
Wiggins converts the and one. He's got 5 points in 7 minutes on the wood. Pacers up 55-37. Near the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Potter gets it to Siakam, left side of the arc. Can't stand with him. Fade, misses. A put back on the catch by McConnell. He missed it at front iron. Davion gets it up to Norm, right side, attacking right into Potter, flips it up, stays on the rim. This is knocked around, pulled down by Siakam as Bam tried to get the tap in. PJ left side of the arc, right hand dribble. Beat Siakam. Working on his buddy Norm from their Raptor days. On the cut, McConnell gets it, misses it from outside the left block. Beautiful cut, though. Davion up top, looking for a cutter. Instead, gets it to Norm up top. He'll fire a 3 and miss. 0 for 10 from downtown for Miami. Norm himself 0 for 5. Here's Siakam driving, tries a Euro. Ball ripped away by Norm. Should have been a foul. No call. Feel our pain. Pacers fans, the drive and attack on the right-hand side, up and in. Carlisle calls timeout just to cuss people out. And he can. He's won 1,000 games in this association. Get him, Rick.
Yeah, I mean, Norm got away with one there. There's definitely frustration from Pascal, as there should be. But listen, if you're Miami Heat, you're still down 16, so ain't nobody care about anything. Get in that huddle and figure it out.
Let that happen over there. Yeah. 55-39, Pacers in front. 4:13 remains in the first half. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Pizza's here. Oh.
25. The Heat also not executing down low either. They're shooting below 50% inside the restricted area. Tommy and I will cover it coming up on the Bacardi Halftime Report. Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Miami Heat audio experience.
Heat basketball on W.
I mean, let's get to the live action. I think we had a clock issue. So full court push after the timeout for the Pacers. Full court pressure by Miami. Put it inbound, and Nembhard will work his way up across the timeline in time. Jackson kicks it back into the hands of Nesmith. He flips it back to Siakam, center court. Gets it to Nembhard. Nesmith misses from the right side of the arc. Davion has it, pushes it up. Powell, handoff. Gets to the left elbow, works through traffic, gets it to Hawkes. Out top to Wiggs, pump fake, step back. Yeah, he's going to get hit through the travel and get that ball down in time.
And the shot went in. Of course it did. The 1-3 that would have counted. And it's unfortunate, but you know what, Wiggs? You saw it go in, do it again, right? But you've got to dig deep. You have to string together some stop-score sequences. I was hoping Miami could get it to 10 by half, and they're close.
55-39. 3:28 remains as we got a whistle on the floor here in the second quarter. 55-39. Separation. The Heat have trailed by 25. Quick math there at 16 right now, so just a hair better, thanks to being better here in the second quarter. They're outscored 36-18 in the first quarter. They are up by 2 in this second quarter. Another miss by Siakam. That one from 27. Siakam 2 of 7. Playing from the center position. A push up and a miss, but a foul called as Davion tried to force the issue from the dots. Davion 0 for 1, his first trip to the line tonight.
But the key to that offensive possession, Jax, was the ball was moving so quickly that you're creating a defense that's not quite set. Jaime, I believe, even put that extra pass down to the corner, Davion, before he came down. And so that quick ball movement, while it looks a little sticky, is creating a bit more havoc for the defense. And Davion misses the free throw, and that's the killer. Miami has now come up with some stops. They can't convert on the other end, and so you're still sitting at that 16-point gap. You're fine, right? Like, you're okay. This game's not over, but at some point you got to start edging close. And I'll say it again, I think getting it to 10 by half would be a very good goal for the Miami Heat and realistic.
The Heat have missed 5 of their 15 attempts from the line, down 55-40. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Smith gets it up to Nembhard. Head down into Bam's chest. Balls at the dots. The feed inside. I don't know how he got it to Shepard, but he did. Out to Furphy. Now he'll drive. Attack right side. Off back iron. The tap in by Nesmith. His first make it 5 tries tonight. It was right on time. We got a whistle as Norm attacks. I guess he stepped out of bounds on that far side.
You know, I like this decision here. Bo getting Tyler Hero in, because I got to say, he's the only one that's been able to really consistently produce some kind of offense with 10 points. And so when your issues on the other end, offensive end, get your offensive guy back in.
3-ball right corner pocket. Nesmith misses. 2-hand sky-high rebound for Norm. His first board of the night. Norm on the attack. Bounces off Furphy. Should be a whistle. No call. Murphy gets a game away with one as he's in double figures for just the second time this season. Turnover. Here's Wiggins. Pause. Power off the glass. He went chest to chest with his native man, Mr. Nembhard, to get that bucket. First quarter, just 6 made field goals for Miami. 10 of them here in the second quarter. 57-42. Pacers in front with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Siakam spins right into Wiggs. Throws it up hard. Off back iron. It's a miss. Hawkes pulls it in. He'll push it up. Right into Furphy. Pulls it back for the man down under. Throws it away. Shepard behind the back. Gets it to Siakam. Back to Shepard, right baseline. Now here comes Nembhard driving. Gets deep. Puts it up. And got it up and in. He wanted contact, didn't get it. Oh well. Here's Bam. Inside the arc right side. Pushes it up top to Jaquez. Pacers in front, 59-42. Jaquez head down. The drive, the deflection out of bounds as he was trying to hit it into that left corner pocket. For Wiggins, Nembhard throws a hand up to deflect it out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball right in front of their bench, right at the corner with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 1:17 remaining in the second quarter. Soak up the island vibes, live performances, and authentic cuisine. Don't miss Caribbean Heritage Night. And Amy locked in on Sean Paul, the Heat's house, on January 13th versus the Suns. Visit Heat.com/Caribbean to purchase your tickets now. The inbound lob into Bam. He's in a sandwich, kicks it out. Jaquez to Tyler. He sets, he fires, he misses the three. And he had a wide open look. It has just been rough in this first half of downtown. The Heat 0 for 11. The attack up and in. It falls out for Neesmith out top. The Nembhard ball finds Siakam. He gets the right baseline. Powers it up. Left hand. Got it up and in. He had to work hard, and he got it. He's got 8 points. It's the third making 9 tries for Siakam. Jaquez goes. Powers. Got hit to the wood. No whistle. Shocking developments. Here come the Pacers the other way. In front, 61-42. Last 40 seconds of the second quarter. Nembhard going to dribble out some clock. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. 7. Gets to the left elbow. Jumper pops out for him. He's 6 for 10. Tyler will jog it up. About 4 seconds between shot clock and game clock as we tick through the final 20 seconds of the quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Tyler up top. Backed by Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. Tyler goes, moves it to Norm. He'll fire from the arena logo and knocks it down from the near side logo that says Cambridge Fieldhouse. And finally said 3-point splashdown for Miami. First in 12 tries for the Heat. Step back 3 for Nembhard. A brick. But Indy's fine with it. Up 61-45 at the break.
And this is where you have to exhale and take a second. You obviously have you got a lot of work to do, but I gotta say, the other part is when you talk about inflection moments, Miami had it close. I think they got it to about 13, maybe 15, and now pushed it right back, right? And so those are the possessions that you have to fight so much harder for to go your way. And Miami went cold there and let out a couple flat defensive possessions, and that's where it was almost back to a 20-point game. And so, I mean, you got to be great, and it's got to happen from this opening possession in the third quarter here.
Heat down as much as 25 in that first half. The separation is 16 at the break. 23 minutes and 52 seconds of first half basketball.
Poverty we've been through, poppers in our section. Check the strings above, you know it's lethal. And am I still collecting? I try to protect my own peace and breeze through.
Thoughts of wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate. No fear, I test my fate. No.
I was numbing, stressing that I'm still the same as these youths. Cause I want the Benz, the bands, and all the in-between too. iPhone in my hands, I guess I bit the apple clean through. Please don't get it twisted, never been the cleanest hearted. You're asking me, storm the shore, still a British bastard. You're asking me, born to war, I wanna see my targets. Torn to pieces, torn to core, forces in the darkest. I'm past the peace, I draw the sword, it's slaughter in these markets. Can't believe the Tory talk from all the Kia Starmers. Can't believe they told the talk, all we hear was barking. Asking me they fought the cause, trying to keep it where your calm is. And part of me sees that all in all the path is always darkest. It's hard to beat us all aboard this path that we've been marking. Make a stand or make a fall, the wheel still keeps turning. So light them up, we cried enough, white papers that we're burning.
Thoughts of wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate. No fear, I test my fate. No.
lifting a burden that I've carried for so long. And 10,000 mountains weighing on my soul. And I can't remember when my shame had picked it up. But one thing I know, I've never walked alone. Faithful to the end, and closer than a friend, and your love will never fail. In every season you are there, faithful to the end. Oh God, you never left in my heaven or my hell. Forever, always walking beside me. Yeah. Keep on going to your cloud up in the sky. I feel your heart and know that there's a plan. Yeah. I trust your word that your grace and mercy are right behind. And we're gonna make it there to the promised land. Oh, faithful to the end. Closer than a friend, and your love will never fail. In every season you are there, faithful to the end. Oh God, you never left in my heaven or my hell. Forever, always walking beside me. Every season you are there, faithful to the end. Oh God, you never left in my heaven or my hell. Forever, always walking beside me. Oh, beside me, walking beside me. Yeah. Forever, always walking beside me. Beside me, walking beside me. Yeah, forever, always walking beside me. Yeah, beside me. Yeah, walking beside me.
first night of a back-to-back for the Heat, as the Pacers will start off with the Rock, scoring left to right. They'll score in front of the Miami Heat bench in this second half. Bounce pass to Furphy, flips back out to him. Hardy loses the Rock, but right into the hands of Neesmith. They flip it out to Siakam, right side of the arc, working on Wiggins. Nearly loses the ball, but of course gets it right to his teammate. Neesmith fires and misses off the bottom of the iron, springing off the mid-post right side. Here comes Norm, driving, attacking, gets it to Wiggins to the corner, out to Tyler. He'll attack, scoop it, got hit, and he'll go to the free throw line as he flipped it with the left hand, attacking right to left along that baseline.
There's a great opening sequence for the Miami Heat, and it starts with Bam Adebayo and Andrew Wiggins switching everything in a two-man game. They have very similar perimeter defensive skill sets, and so Neesmith and Siakam could not find a great advantage. You force a tough contested fadeaway two. They're going to make some fine, but are they challenged? Yes, and then you convert on the other end with attacking. And you like that Tyler Hero, at the end of the day, the guy's a professional scorer. Get him the ball, get him in rhythm, and get him comfortable, because when he starts hitting, the defense changes. Things go a little easier for the other four guys on the court.
First trip to the line for Tyler, despite 7 attacks in the first half. He knocked them both down. He has 12 points, leading all Heat scorers. No one else has double digits. Mark leading all scorers with 16. Smith gets down. Actually, Jackson gets down and flips it out the hands of Smith. Back to Jackson, right side of the arc. It's the mid-post right side that bounces away. And Furphy goes left. He thought he was going to go right. Johnny Furphy, in his second year out of Kansas, from Australia, played basketball, cricket, and football in high school. Locked in on hoop. It was a good idea.
Absolutely. And what a place and time, right? I mean, he was also come to this team in a time where he's going to have to play, and at times you're going to have to start, and so he's had the opportunity. He's come through in a big way. But how about Andrew Wiggins not digging down on that, staying stickered out? So again, another just strong defensive possession from the Miami Heat. As much as we want to talk about the offense being bad in the first half, they probably talked a little bit about what's required on the other end.
Heat trail 61-47 after the 6th Pacers turnover. As we near the 11-minute mark, Tyler snaps it to Norm, left side of the arc. They'll attack the runner in and out off the left side. Ball knocked out of bounds by Adebayo. It's going to be Pacers ball. The push back. He'd have been down by as much as 25. The separation's 14.
Yeah, Norm just having an off night. He makes that shot all the time, that running bank.
He's 1 for 10. A 3-point shot. And Siakam doesn't get a right-hand layup to go. Bam snatches it down the floor, finds Tyler cutting it. He'll reverse it. Working right to left along that baseline. Great look by Bam. His first time of the night after his nice rebound. Here's a feed to Siakam. A forearm shove on the chest of Davion, and we're going the other way. I mean, it was push. No, I was asking for the look at it. I'll look at it in real time for you. You put your wrist right in the chest of Davion and extend it beyond your elbow. They'll get you every time. You keep that thing hinged back and do it, and you get away with it. 61-49 pace. 10-25 here in the third quarter. Wiggs right side of the arc. Attacks to the free throw line. Step back, jumper. Off back iron. Hard rebound, gets it to Siakam. He'll push it down middle of the floor, right into Wiggs. Scoops it up and misses. Tyler rips it down. That's his 5th rebound to go with 14 points. He'll step into a 3. Misses, pulled down by Wiggs. He'll put it up, back and in. Timeout, pace. And now the Indiana bench feeling the frustration of the whistle not going their way early in this second half.
Well, Miami's done a great job in the first 4 defensive possessions of this half of building a wall at the rim. The first 2 were more perimeter turnovers or more perimeter tough shots. The last couple possessions, they're building walls against Pascal Siakam. He's frustrated, but he's driving into bodies that are already there and set. There's an element of toughness that we did not see in that first half of the Miami Heat, and all of a sudden you're right at a 10-point game.
6-0 run to start the quarter for Miami. They got it to 10, which means they're back in on the Miami Heat audio.
It's going down. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Whole time, trap bleeding. We still with them. Freedom guys. Fuck them niggas. They was telling lies. Bad bitch. Double D's. She just won it all. First class. Jet lag. She my favorite boy. Rolls Royce.
Be the difference maker if this is going to be a comeback for the season.
Well, and another huge defensive stop out of the timeout. Pascal Siakam gets called for an illegal screen as Bam was trying to fight over top. And I mean, listen, that's incredibly frustrating for Indiana. They call a timeout, they draw a set, and it gets broken up. And wow, that's a huge break. The call being made for Miami because Pascal, how many personal fouls now, Jax? That's got to be up.
For Siakam, as he sits down, that's his fourth personal. Here's Tyler from up top for three. Splash! Heroes first make in 5 tries tonight, just the second main 3 in 14 tries. For the Heat overall, Tyler's the game's leading scorer with 17. He trails 61-54. The runner goes up and in at a tough angle for Neesmith. His second make in 8 tries. He's frustrated that he didn't get called. Push up right side by Bam. Walks Murphy down to the dots. Fades away and misses. Pulled down. Rebound number 7 for Neesmith to go with his 6 points in 20 minutes tonight. Smith up top. Gets it to Nembhard. Right hand dribble to his right along the arc. Cut off by Tyler. Gets down to the dots. Pump fake. Now the pass. Potter on the drive. Gets cut off. He stepped out of bounds. Another turnover. That's number 5 in the first 2:30 plus in this quarter.
Super active and aggressive defense. And Bam did a great job just cutting off the baseline there, forcing a step out of bounds.
The Heat with 11 points off the 9 Pacer turnovers. Tyler up top, feeds Bam, right elbow, feeds the cutter. Norm fades along the baseline, nothing but net. Norm, feel free to get hot. That was just his second make in 11 attempts. 11-2 run by Miami.
He's on the move, he's in rhythm.
Hard, top of the circle, looking to his right, snaps it to Neesmith. He's trying to get by Tyler, and does. Gets down low, puts it up, got fouled. Didn't get the bucket. Guess Tyler's face fouled him. Tyler's double over, just trying to keep it together. That foul on Tyler, that'll be his first, team's first, as the Heat have pushed back from down 25 to down 7.
Well, Jackson did an excellent job of beating Tyler and getting position. Got his body on a tough angle for Tyler and then went and got contact, too. He makes the first free throw. And I'm just foreshadowing a little. That second unit better be ready for Miami when they come to the game, because that first 5 got them back in the game in less than 4 minutes.
Jaquez, Larson, Jovic, Ware. You're on notice. Jackson makes both free throws, signed his 3rd two-way with the Pacers in July. It's the 4th two-way deal of his career in his 4th year, undrafted out of Texas A&M. Tyler up top, uses a screen from Bam, 3-point shot, misses from up top. Wiggins tracks it down, then throws it down. We see you, Wiggs. Second double-digit score of the night for Miami. 65-58. Miami creeping. Free throw line jumper doesn't go for Neesmith. He's 2 for 10. Tyler jump pass to the right wing. To Davion. He finds Norm, who is just a step out of bounds, but such a good look because he was behind the defense. It's just Davion's pass was a little off to the right.
Norm got caught in no man's land on the Davion paint touch. He probably should have went to the corner, but he was wide open on the baseline, so he snuck in for a layup, and it's unfortunate. Dig deep to the stop here.
Nembhard, mid-post, right side, gets a double, kicks it out to Potter for 3, nothing but net. He's 3 for 3 in his 6 minutes, 2 for 2 from the land of milk and honey. He's a 6'9" big man in his 5th year out of Wisconsin. Wiggins to the free throw line, spinning, looking, flips it out to Norm. He'll catch and fire from the arena logo far side. On the miss, Jackson coming down, Euro step, right hand layup, swirls off. Potter gets it, kicks it out to Neesmith, to Nembhard for 3, knocks it down from the top of the arc. Timeout, Miami. 71-58 the count as the Heat got it down to 7, and now it's 13 advantage Pacers.
And that's karma right there, because Norm had his Norm tried to take the foul on the drive and put his forearm in Jackson and extended it and didn't get called for a foul. Turns into a kick-out three again. It's these inflection possessions where you've got to find a way to get them to go in your favor.
Heat Nation, time to cast your all-star vote. Fans may submit one full ballot each day until January 4th. All scores is Nimhard tonight, 71-58. Pacers in front, Davion up top. Jump pass to Bam, pauses at the dots, pounds it, pump fake, got the defender in the air, and one for Bam, and it was Walker in the air, and then the hack to the line for the captain.
It's been really nice tonight to see Bam get back to some of his just go-to moves that time, right? With the pivoting, the pump fake, and then the strong finish at the rim. Bam's had to adjust to an adjusting system and an adjusting offense, and sometimes playing alongside a Kalel, right? Like, that's nothing he hasn't had that consistently in his career, and so tonight he's a little bit more settled, I think, into some of his looks we would have seen him a lot more last year.
11-9 for the Cap, and Davion got cracked down to the floor. Another one of those 1-5 pick and rolls that Davion blows up by getting into the 5. That foul on Potter will be his second.
One-man wrecking crew, because, I mean, Bam was dropped, and Davion just, really, it should be a steal.
Davion up top, sees a double, gets it to Bam. He's the open man, free throw line jumper. It's nothing but net for Bam. His fifth make in 11 tries. He has 13. 71-63. Pacers demand most of this game. Right-hand layup on the left-hand side, off the spin, off the left block for Nimhard. He has 21. Pacers 73-63. Nearing the middle mark of the third quarter. Bam to the dots. Loses the ball. Picked up by Neesmith. Pushed up. Right side. Gets the Jackson 3 ball. It's off. Ball tapped around and then tapped up. Pulled down by Norm. That's his third rebound to go with 6 points. Up to Tyler. He'll scoop it. Kiss it. It goes off back iron. He gets flattened. No whistle. All ahead in numbers for the Pacers. 3 ball. Left side of the arc. Nothing but net Neesmith, his first make in 5 tries from the edges. He's got 9.
The Indiana doesn't mind playing this pace too, right? So you got to be clean with it.
Davion up top. 13 on the shot clock. Screen left, uses it for Bam. Gets the mid-post left side. Back out to Bam. And he's going to get hit with the travel as he was trying to get by Potter. Put it down a little after his feet started moving. He trailed by 13. Pacers' biggest lead has been 25. Nimhard, being tracked by Bam up top. Picks up his dribble, snaps it back. Smith gets it back. Bam staying on it. He'll fire a 3. Knock it down in the midst of a little body wash as Jaquez and who it was, Walker coming through there, I believe.
Well, he uses the jab to it's a little bit of a longer shot, but he's got power. Norm just turns the ball over.
Hard down to the top of the circle. Flips it back to Potter for another 3 ball. He hasn't missed in his 9 minutes on the floor. He's 3 for 3 from 3. 4 for 4 from the floor. That man's a plus 14 in 9 minutes. He has 11 points. And the Pacers keep it going from downtown. They're 5 for 6 on money balls in the third quarter.
All that work, Jax. Miami had it down to, what was it, 7?
7.
And you're back to 19. I mean, you got it to 7 quickly, and I think 4:47 left, 19-point game. Can you get it back to that 10 going into the fourth? That's got to be the focus here.
For one night only, enjoy game day deals exclusively during that big party night on January 13th. It's the matchup against the Phoenix Suns. It's at Kaseya Center. We're bringing special one-game pricing to select concession stands throughout the arena, including $5 12-ounce beers. Hello. $3 hot dogs, $2 sodas, and $2 popcorns. One more time with the 12-ounce beers. You actually have $5. Visit Heat.
And Jaime in the game too, so this has to be your force, this has to be your energy in a quick scoring group here.
4:44 to get this thing back to a manageable number. Yam gets it into the right corner to Pella for 3. It's off iron. Track down rebound by Jaquez. He got away from Potter. Thought he had himself another rebound. Here's Bam moving to the left side of the arc. Then right into Potter. Double team comes. Picks it out to Jaquez. Now Nico has it. The drive. Bam in the corner. 2 on the shot clock. He has to let it go. It pops off iron. Rebound by Nimhard. His 8th to go with his 24 points. TJ feeds Nimhard on the fly. Gets into the paint, flips it up, misses it. Ball loose out of bounds off Nimhard. As that ball bounced between Tyler Bam and Jaime.
And Nico did a nice job on the drive of going vertical. I thought there was a little bit of a bump, but because I think he emphasized the verticality, he didn't get dinged for the foul. So it was actually really smart around the rim for Nico because Nemhard is just on one. I mean, he's feeling good with his 24 points.
Bam up top, moves to the left side of the arc to Nico. Nico powering down Walker. Flips it up from the dots, up and in. He can do that all night. Keep feeding Nico. 82-65. Pacers. Making 84-65 Pacers as TJ got left hand on the right side of the glass to go. Connell with 7 points in 10 minutes. Now a disconnect between Jaquez and Larson. Ball flies over Pella's head out of bounds on a hot offering from Jaime.
As soon as Jaime got the ball, he drew 2. He drew a double, but it was Pella wasn't the open guy. There was a lot of traffic there. Somebody was wide open, but it wasn't Pella.
Pacers 84-65, 3:30 to go in the third. McConnell right side, Nico with him. They're on an island. Here comes Potter with the screen. Double team comes. Now the switch. DJ picked up his dribble. Bounce just to his left to Potter out top to Nimhard. He'll let it fly with 2 seconds on the shot clock and knock it down. Top of the arc, splash down his 4th make and 7 tries tonight He has 27. Pella, drive, right baseline, kicks it out to Tyler. Now he'll drive. Off the dots, the fade, off front iron, knocked around, pulled down. Into the hands of Neesmith. Gets to TJ, throws it to the left corner. Nimhart jump pass to Neesmith, drives up and in, got it to go. On the end one as Hawkes was flat-footed. Little shove. Not hard enough, by the way. As Neesmith, who hasn't had the most efficient night, made his fourth attempt at 12 tries. He'll head to the line where he's 2 for 3.
And the wheels falling off here in the last couple minutes where you needed that pushback from this group, and unfortunately it's kind of went the other way, and a couple unfortunate turnovers, and that 11-0 run is now an 18-3 run. So you've given up more than you've made, that's for sure, and it's just been an unfortunate night so far here for the Heat. It's been since the opening possession of the game.
We're back in with Nico, Pella, Jaime, and Tyler. Here's Jaime head down. Mid post right side, banging on Neesmith, fires it up and rattles out from the dots. Boy, that rock was down. Hawkes 4 for 8. EJ gets in again, and a quickie on the right iron goes up and in for him. He's got 9. Nico for 3. Misses from the right wing. Track down rebound by Shepard. His third rebound to go with 3 points. Gets it to TJ right side. Hawkes in front on the wing. The switch on the drive, cut off by Pella. Kicks it out to Potter for 3. He misses for the first time tonight. Top of the arc attempt. Doesn't go. He's 3 for 4 from the edges. Tyler across. Loses Shepard up off the glass. Doesn't go, but Tyler will go to the line. Tonight, nobody can stop Tyler from going anywhere he wants. The issue for him is missing 5 of 6 attempts from downtown, but he's leading the Heat with 17 points in 27 minutes. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, and a block tonight.
Yeah, he's been really active and in space. He's done a nice job, too. 27 minutes, and the wonkiness of it, Jax. Miami had it to 7, and now Indiana back to their biggest lead of the night within 6 minutes of game time.
Most troubling is that you have Powell, Wiggins, Adebayo, Hero, and Mitchell starting, and the minus is colossal. Norm's minus 22, minus 8 for Wiggs, minus 23 for Bang, minus 14 for Tyler, minus 7 for Davion. There isn't a single plus for anybody who's played for Miami tonight. As Tyler makes both free throws, he has 19 points, 12 for 4. 3 ball, Walker, nothing but net from the right corner pocket after the breakdown by TJ to set it all up. Pacers 7 for 8 from the edges in the third quarter. The Heat just 1 for 7. As we got a foul of McConnell, sending Pella to the floor right in front of the Pacers bench. Heat in bonus. Shoot time for Mr. Larson. McConnell, that is his first personal foul. Heat trail 95-67.
And the reality is, Jackson, you're fully healthy. Drew Smith has not gotten into the game tonight. That's a guy that, you know, when he's in there, he's usually really good, but I understand why he hasn't, right?
Okay.
Because your rotation tightens up a little bit. But the things that Drew does, somebody else has to do defensively. Someone just got to take ownership and all those deflections, and it is going to be a win, lose, or draw this one. There's going to be a lot of film watching, I think. Well, you don't have a lot of time because you got OKC waiting for you right now.
Making a miss at the line for Pella. Here's Walker, gets in the paint. Where not enough to turn at the iron. Well, Walker, he has 11 points. That was his 4th make of the night. Foul drawn by Hawkes as he attacks right down to the iron. That foul of McConnell is 2nd. Bonus time for Hawkes.
You got to give Jaime some credit because let's not forget he was questionable all day with illness, not feeling good.
And quite honestly, he didn't look good. When he came out to warm up, I mean, he looked like a ghost. But after getting the blood flowing, seeing some shots go in, he decided he was good enough to go. 4 for 8 from the floor, 20 minutes. Made the free throw his first in 3 tries. He has 9 points, 5 rebounds, couple dimes, and a steal off the bench tonight. Made the second, he's got 10.
And when you're having a great season like he's having, you give him credit. I'm not having a good night. I'm not going to play tonight and mess my numbers up. Not at all. Guys out there competing his tail off.
97-70. Pacers in front. 1 minute to go here in the third. First, it looked good for Miami coming out after halftime. But better for the Pacers. Ball knocked away from Huff. And at the end of the shot clock, nice job by Jaquez getting in there for that rip away. Got back to the hands of McConnell, so a deflection, not a steal, but enough to jam up the works. Ball into Jaquez, gets to the right side of the arc, right into Walker, powers through, puts it up and in, even with Huff coming over to try to be a deterrent. Jaquez is more determined. He's got a dozen points. 97-72. 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Pacers in front. Here comes Huff on the reverse, and he throws it down in his very nimble way. He does not like to look at his dunks. He likes to throw them down as a reverse. Turnover, Huff has it. Bounce pass back to McConnell. About 4 seconds between shot clock and game clock as we wind down here at the end of the third. 18 seconds remain. 13 on the shot clock. McConnell rocketed back and forth center court. Nico tracking. Here he goes, downhill. Gets down the right block. Bounce, fades, fires, misses. We got some basket interference on the Pacers. It's going to be Heat ball with 7.3 seconds remaining in the third. Indiana up 99-72. Jaquez will inbound to Tyler. Not a bad idea. All Heat scores with 19. Up top, lets it go. Off iron. Tyler 1 for 7 from the edges. The Heat 2 for 20 from downtown. And there is your problem.
And you know it's an off night for Tyler from long range, because I'm going to tell you something. He knew he was going to get the shot. He was mentally ready for it. He got into his rhythm, his cross, and a wide open shot. That is usually a very high percentage look for Tyler Hill. I don't even think he got rim on that.
Heat down 27 going to the fourth quarter. The Heat's largest comeback this season, a dozen against the Blazers on November 8th. They can get this one. That'll blow that away. We'll have some fun over the last 12 minutes if that's the case. This is the Miami Heat audio experience. Percent better than they usually do. The Heat 27% worse than they usually are. And Ware misses the lob right at the rim. Jaquez fired from the left block over to the right side. Siakam up, doesn't get the bucket, but does draw the foul. That man will go to the free throw line. Never too early to start planning for college. That's why the Miami Heat Charitable Fund is offering 5 graduating high school seniors a chance to earn $10,000 in college scholarship funds each. The deadline to apply 7 days away, so visit heat.com/scholarships to apply right now.
The Miami minus 39 from the three-point line. And listen, I don't think you're winning any NBA game when you're a minus 39 from the three. I don't care how good your paint scoring is, right? I mean, it's just not going to happen. And Spo starting this fourth quarter with Myron Gardner in the game, just looking, I mean, first night of a back-to-back, but also, Jax, I think he's just looking for the compete and the energy. And speak of the devil, I mean, no, anything but a devil. And Drew Smith checking into the game.
Speak of the angel.
Speak of the angel. Speak of one of the kindest humans, but fiercest competitors that you'll see in a room, right? When you look at Drew and his story, what's required for him to even just be out there. And so I love that decision to get Drew in there.
One of 2 guys to play in every Heat game this season. The other one is out there. It's Mr. Ware. Here's Hawkins at the dot, flips it out to Drew. He'll put it on the floor, get in the paint, gets tripped up, no call, loses the ball. Ball ahead to Furphy, and he tiptoes along the line. Kicks it back out, almost lost, but in the hands of Shepard from McConnell, who saved it. Out of Siakam, he'll pull it back. And he'll drive and lose it out of bounds. Siakam had a make and a miss down at the other end, by the way, so it's plus 28. 100-72 with 11:14 remaining. And the fourth quarter, Pacers in command. Gardner for 3, misses from the left corner pocket on his first take. Connell driving, gets right by Gardner, right hand, no, blocked by Gardner on the drive. Hawkes pulls it up, flips it back to Tyler. He'll step into a 3. Missed that one from the right side of the arc. Gardner pulls down the loose ball. Gets it to Drew. Looking for Tyler. He's shaking down perfect. Gets into the dots. The leaner goes up and in. Tyler's 8th make in 19 tries. He's 1 for 8 from downtown. The Heat 2 for 22. Tyler has 21. Thanks to making 8 of 11 from 2. 174. Pacers in front. Siakam on the attack, loses the rock. It's a foul as Drew went in to pick that pocket. He got some flesh.
He definitely did, but you know what? You go for it at this point. Why not, right? If you can come up with the deflection and, you know, if you can go on a quick 10-0 run, you never know in this game. But you got to go for those things, and you hope you come up with some of them.
That's what inbound, bounces out to center court. McConnell keeps it from being over and back. Now on the move from a off screen, feeds a big fella, pump fake, Ware's gone, he goes up and throws it down. He looked like Sweet Liberty in the New York Harbor. He reached up to heaven and found a blessing on that throwdown. Inside to Hawkes, blocked by Siakam. Furphy with it, looking for a friend, found TJ, he'll feed Siakam, he'll throw it down, misses off back iron. Tyler the kick ahead to Hawkes, pulls it in, saves it to himself, powers up a right-hand layup on the left-hand side. Nice job by Hawkes, just corralling that thing. 102-76. Pacers in front. Furphy from the left side of the arc. Each huff along the baseline. Back out top to McConnell. He'll drive right into Ware. Hawkes cuts him off, though. Throw out. Myron rips it. Gets it away from and lays it up. It curls off for Gardner as he got past Siakam. He should have thrown it down. TJ for 3, left side, knocks it down the feed from Siakam, who didn't quite get a paint touch, but enough of a touch to draw defenders. The Pacers have 6 players in double figures now as McConnell hits the dust. 105-76, Indiana. Hawkes the drive out to Tyler. Hits it left side to Smith for 3, bounces up and in for Drew. His first take a make from the land of milk and honey, just the 3rd make for the Heat in 23 tries from downtown. Folks, that is 13%. Siakam sees a double. Gets to Huff. Knocked away by Drew. Corralled and kicked out to Shepard, the leader from the free throw line. He misses. Ware knocks it out of bounds, trying to pull down the rebound. And for Ware, in his 14 minutes, 1 for 2. He has 2 rebounds. -3 off the bench with 2 points.
Yeah, Kalel's, and I'm not sure if it's because he's coming off the bench now, but he's got to work on that like twitch again, that quick twitch, right? Because even that J Huff jam just beat Kalel off the dribble, and we know he's capable of moving quicker, of grabbing rebounds. We've seen it. But defensively, the Heat just not with it tonight. I think I saw the first best weak side rotation over just now from Drew Smith, forcing a tough shot.
Offensive foul on Huff on the inbound as he hit Ware illegally. Ware was minus 17 on Tuesday, by the way, in the loss in Minneapolis. 105-79. Pacers keeping distance. 8:33 to go. Hawkins, the attack. Gets to the dots. Pops it, misses it. Siakam pulls it down ahead to Nembhard. Game high 27 for him. It's a Huff up top. Looks at the Siakam. Sets the screen. Siakam to the free throw line. Fades and misses. Cassin gets his first rebound in his first minute. Gets the Gardner left side. Bounce back to Hawkins. Jab step. Cross. Now the drive. Gets the restricted arc. Puts it up. Got fouled. No bucket. He'll go to the line. Hawkins 2 for 4 from the stripe. Part of his 14-point performance in 25 minutes off the bench. I may at team high 15 drives this season. I'm sure he got to that number tonight already.
And not easy. Not easy at all with the way he's been feeling. And let's not forget, he's missed Minnesota. He sprained his ankle. So he's had a rough week or so for Jaime, but you give him credit because, again, it just speaks his character and understanding, his professionalism.
Pacers with a timeout between free throws. Hawkins made the first. It's about 21 degrees in land. I should note, ladies and gentlemen, Amy has no idea what that means. Fahrenheit or Celsius.
Is that
She
cool?
just jacks, is it warm or cold?
That sounds chilly to me, though.
It is.
Okay.
Hotcast made the free throw. 105-81, 7:45 to go here in the fourth quarter, and a foul drawn by Nimhard, who's been fantastic. Andrew Nimhard and his brother, Ryan, got a two-way with the Mavs. We saw him get down. The Nimhards are the second set of Canadian brothers to play in the NBA. Amy looked at me crazy when I said Leonard and Emmanuel Miller were the first set of Canadian brothers to be rotation players, by the way. But, you know, it's nip and tuck. Oh, Canada. Stand on guard for all of them. For the Nimhards and for the Millers, it's a beautiful thing.
And Andrew, by the way, 27 and 8. Like it's a great night for him, but he's capable. This is not an anomaly. He's a starting point guard for a team that was playing the finals last year, and so I don't know. You look at it's not the reason that the Heat have come out like this.
105.
Indiana is taking time out to challenge the ruling of an offensive foul on Jackson.
Tyler, my apologies. I didn't realize he had to jump in there, but I did see the green. There is a challenge as there was a turnover by Jackson. If you're nasty, no relation, Quentin, and it's being challenged right now here in the building. And so we can take a break and continue to work out the correlation between Fahrenheit and Celsius before we get to OKC on the Miami Heat audio experience.
After review, there is no illegal contact from the defender. Jackson grabs his arm, but pulls. It is an offensive foul. The challenge is unsuccessful. Indiana charged the timeout and did not have the ability for a second challenge later in the game.
You live for this. The wins, the losses.
Lyle joins. Doc Rivers is the only active coaches with 1,000 wins or more. Here's Cass down to the dots. Little push off. Actually, it was a really big push off. Big or little, it's an offensive foul, and we'll head the other way. Jakub Jonas put Nimhard on the wood with a little forearm shift. Full court pressure inbound. Finally in as Siakam finds Nimhard, who will push up the middle of the floor with Smith tracking him. He'll pull and pause center court. Flips it to Siakam right back and a foul as Simone was there to meet him on the left side of the arc. Chest to chest, they faced each other. For Simone, his first personal foul. So Montecchio, Jakub Jonas, Smith, Gardner, and Ware going against Huff, Walker, and three starters for the Pacers. Nimhard, Jackson, and Siakam. Far side inbound. Siakam looking for somebody. Gets it to Huff. He'll flip it out to Nimhard. Gets to the top of the circle. Ware's there. The feed to Huff. Clinton trying to cram. Does it. A lot of contact, no call as Cash flies the other way with the Heat enjoying numbers. Gardner to Smith, left side of the arc, back to Gardner. He'll shake Huff, drive, power up the reverse, got it to go. Slide diagonally across that paint. Hitting that right hand off the glass.
Well, and I'd still like to see this group, like, you play hard, you set a tone, you got a back-to-back.
Only pluses on the board for the Heat all night as Huff goes up high. Gets a little tipping off the line from Nimhard. There's Cass, step back, pauses. Huff behind him, gets it to Smith. Out to the left side of the arc, Simone. Drives to the baseline, out to Smith. Cass, Myron back to Cass. He'll drive down to the dots, lose the ball on the drive. Walker has it. He'll keep it, flip it to Siakam. Gardner there, powers it up, got the right hand up and in. 109-83. Nearing the 6-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Simone, the drive right baseline. Gets the block, cut off by Walker. Drags the pivot foot, loses the ball. Walker down the middle floor, feeds Nimhard. He gets fouled. No bucket on the left leg try. He'll go to the free throw line. He's 3 of 4. 27 points. The game's leading scorer this evening. Mr. Nimhard missed the last game. Bad back. He tends to guard the best player on the other side while running the offense. For the Jalen Browns and the Donovan Mitchells, the Kate Cunninghams, the Jalen Brunson doing his job on both ends every night.
And coming out, by the way, with those 10 points in the first quarter, got his team like sparked up. And I keep looking down. How do this team have 7 wins in January? Nimhard, they've got Pascal. I know Matherin's been inconsistent with his availability, but he's still out there. Neesmith's a good player. Like, they have a handful of really good players. And yeah, I mean, you wonder if they're going to rack up. I mean, if they come out and play like this, probably have a couple more wins.
KJ misses the 3 from the left side. After the free throws from Nimhard made it 111-83. Turnover. Cass has it, scoops it to KJ. He'll power up, throw it down with the right hand. Spring it down the right side of the paint. 111-85, 5:30 to go. Nimhard still in the game for some reason.
I was wondering that.
Up
Nimhard,
top.
Pascal.
Got it to Jackson, back to Nimhard, out to Huff. Out top to Jackson, a shake, step back, 3, off front iron, flying rebound for Gardner. His second rebound. Gets it Simone up top to Gardner, right side of the arc. He'll catch and fire at 3, missed that 3. Pulled in by Nimhard. Going hard. Celtics coming on Monday for the Pacers. Fade away by Siakam. Again, confused why he's still playing. Misses. Byron for 3. Misses from the right corner pocket. Siakam pulls it in. It's 4-15 for Pascal today. That was his 7th rebound. He's got 11 points. He trailed 111-85, 4:30 to go. Siakam up top. Simone tracking him, cuts him off at the free throw line, gets it to Huff. He'll drive, get in, reverse that layup. That meant lay it down, flip it, and reverse it, my dog. I got you. Timeout, Miami.
Well, he's got a long stride, and he knows.
For all that bad as Simone gets a reverse to go on the right side of the glass. His first take of 3 of 26 from the edges, 11.5% from Miami. 16 made threes in 36 tries. The home team. Jump pass inside and lean in. It doesn't go for Bradley, but another opportunity. 3 ball up top. Doesn't go for Jones. Gardner pulls it in, kicks him to his right, to Drew in stride. Now he's striding, got it up and in. Continuation, yes, sir. For Mr. Smith, he's 2 for 2 from the floor. He'll go to the line for 1.
Drew right now is saying, get me back in that rotation. Because I'm going to tell you, the miss on the other end was because he stepped up and rotated. Twice now in the last couple minutes. He's the only guy I've seen really rotate over and showed solid help side defense tonight. And it's tough when you miss it.
Made the free throw. Heat down 23. 3:25 to go. Bradley on the move to the dots. Powering pass. KJ misses. Pulled down. The right-hand layup missed in Myron. Takes the cast left side of the arc. A little cross to the dots. Powers up. Threw it up. A little too hard as he was trying to quick Bradley. 3 ball. Thompson misses from the right side of the arc. Ball knocked around. Simone will save it. Gets it up to Castman court. Got to wait for some black jerseys. Gets to Smith left side of the arc. Now to Myron. He'll sidestep. Fire a 3. Miss the 3. Myron Gardner 0 for 4 from downtown in his 9 minutes. 113-90. Pacers in front. Porter for 3. Bounces out. Put back by Bradley. He can't get it to go. He knocks it around to himself. But ripped away by Gardner. Jump pass ahead to KJ. He'll leave it for Cass. Back to KJ. He'll pull it out. Gets it to Drew to start things up top. He drives down, gets tripped up. At the shooting motion going, so he should go to the line for 2. He will. That foul on Bradley. His first. Tony Bradley. Waived on January 5th. Returned on the 8th on a 10-day.
Hey, you know what, though? He's played.
We're going to cut you. Don't go nowhere.
This will be his 30th game that he's suited up on the season, though. And so he's taken advantage of his opportunities.
Smith makes them both. He's got 8 points in 9 minutes. 113-92. Bradley, the spin, sees a double, finds Potter, knocks down a 3 from the right corner pocket. He's hit 4 of 6 from downtown. As a former Heat G-Leaguer, he has 14. Myron right side of the arc attacks Walker, gets the right baseline. Fires over to Cass. He'll fire from the left wing for 3, misses that. The tap, KJ to Gardner. He'll move it out. Cass to Simone. He knocks down a 3, the 4th make in 29 tries from Miami from the edges. 14%. Heat down 116-95 on that whistle. Got a foul on Miami. Done Gardner. Drawn by Bradley. Pacers in bonus, so Bradley goes to the line. Tony shooting 74% from the line. First one up and in. 117-95, buck 36 to go. Right back at it against the defending champs tomorrow, right here on the Miami Heat Audio Experience. Details the coming moments. Bradley made them both. 118-95, KJ. Nice little pause to park it and push it off the glass. He got it to go right side. 118-97, 122 to go. Century mark, a possibility for Miami. Got to find the small stuff in a beatdown on the road. A team that's only won 7 games and 38 tries. Nice spin at the rim and a make for Jones. Hotcats on the move right side. Crosses off the dots. Flips it up. The runner won't go. Pulled down by Walker, his 10th rebound. Double-double for him. Only double-double of the contest. He got it off the bench. 29 minutes. Turnover. Simone. Euro step. Ripped away by Thompson. The kick ahead to Potter. Last 38 seconds. Walker jump pass inside. Deflected. But Bradley gets fouled hard by Gardner. And to the line. Bradley goes again. He's 2 for 2 for Gardner, his third personal foul. He trail 120-97, 33.7 remaining.
Yeah, and listen, Simone probably should have had a couple free throws on the other end himself, but if this holds, this will be consecutive games where Miami hasn't gotten to 100, and I understand there's going to be a lot of conversations about the offense. I think you have to say, hey, Miami missed a lot of shots that maybe they don't miss as much. Going 4 for 29 from 3 kills you. But I'm still, like, in my mind, I'm thinking of the defense. I just thought the defense was just very uninspired tonight. And it's unfortunate. I mean, they go hand in hand, right? It's hard to defend when you're not making any shots. But the turnovers, the 2 quick turnovers that started this game, set a terrible tone for the Miami Heat.
KJ misses the 3, but tracked down by Gardner. Out top to Smith. Back to Johnson. He'll go and reverse it. Throwing it down to make it 121-99. Last possession. Pacers. Inbound to Walker. He'll jog it up. It's the Heat's third lowest scoring total of the season. Foul by Gardner. He's trying to rip that thing away from Walker on the near side of Arena Loco. 11.3, I should note, remaining in this contest.
And I'll tell you something. 5 of the top 10 rotation guys for the OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder, did not play last night. They've got some injuries. We don't know if Shea and Chet and those guys are going to be playing tomorrow. If the Miami Heat comes out like this, it doesn't matter. You're going to be looking at the same result, maybe worse, right? And so for the Heat, I think a lot of this stuff was just not a good night. They did not play to their identity at all. That stuff you can correct overnight, but you're going to have to. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at the same thing, Jax, and this is not fun.
Walker makes both free throws, 123-99. Castle hold it, and that'll do it. The Heat fall to 20-18. 8 wins to 31 losses for the Indiana Pacers. Time for tonight's play of the game. It's brought to you by Kaseya, the official IT solutions partner of the Miami Heat.